Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It's me, Lasty here. Welcome to a brand new episode of the FC25 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Episode number 45 today. I hope you're all doing well. Let's get into it. I'll show you where we're at with the squad because obviously we got our Foot Champs rewards yesterday and there has been some team changes. So, we got a hero because we got 9 wins. That hero was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. 3-star skill moves, but finesse shot plus makes him somewhat usable, I think. We're at least going to give him a try, see if he's any good. Maybe I'll swap over Rutter and him, actually. Does he have any pluses on his rolls? He's got Poacher plus. Poacher and finesse. That could be an all-right combo, I guess. But yeah, this is how the team is currently looking after the end of the weekend league. Got myself 9 wins. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a tiny little favour. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe as well, and all of that good stuff. I've listed up Sonny. Let's go and see if he's sold. Heading on into the store, then I can see that Heung-min Son has sold for 220, and we are at 530,000 coins. It's not bad. But I was at about 530,000 coins before the weekend league, and then I bought Son and lost all the money. So, bit of an L on my part. I'm going to open a big store pack because I realise I just lose my coins if I buy players. So we'll buy whatever the biggest store pack there is. Just because we fancy it, I'm going to open the premium Trailblazers week 1 pack. It gives us 50 gold player items with 4 guaranteed to be 85 or higher. I'm hoping we get like a double walkout. That would be nice. Let's just see. Let's just see what we get. 200,000 coins down the drain. No promo card. A walkout, though. Striker from France. So that's Katoto. Please be a double. It is a double walkout. All right, all right. Someone decent. Rudiger's a dub. That is a good one. I think it might be time to get Bellingham in. Get Rudiger in the team. Bellingham in the team. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I don't know what he's worth now. But surely we've just got a player that's kind of made this one worth it. Let's go into the pack and see what else we've got. Osimhen Oshuala. What is Rudiger selling for nowadays? Oh, wow. He's under 100. I would have put him at about 170k. That's how much I know the market. But still, a nice 100k, let's say, centre-back there. And we're going to get a couple of loans as well. Some fodder for the club. It's not the worst thing in the world. It certainly is not the worst thing in the world. 12 untradables. Where's my loans at? Ah, they're at the end of the club here. Who are the untradables? Nothing great in the dupes. So I'm going to stuff everything into the club. And get rid of the tradable stuff. Yeah, there we go. You can go up onto the transfer list. And now we have 2 little lone Trailblazer players that are 10 games long. Anyone a dub there? Probably this player. Yeah, we'll take 86 rated Banda from NWSL. So could link to some NWSL players. And then the next one is going to be John Duran. I'm going to take John Duran, I think. He's got Power Shot Plus. I like the thought of it. Welcome to the club. So I don't know if this is a meltdown or something, but I'm going to open it again. We're going to say goodbye to 400,000 coins today. But like I said, it's because I keep losing money on players that I buy, so I might as well just have fun opening a pack and then go untradeable. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Premium Trailblazers week 1 pack. Let's try and get a promo this time, please. No promo. Who's that though? Like Kobel or Sommer. All right, double please. Here's a double walkout. What is he rated? 87. Dybala and Sommer. It's worse than the last one, unless we can get a nice untradeable meta player who's like 84. As we always say, let's get a cheeky Furlong Mendy in here, please. Is there... No, we get Diaby's in form. Not selling for much anymore. He was quite a lot on the first day. I think this one might be a massive L. Probably wasn't worth it. But at the end of the day, you've got to be in it to win it. Maybe we'll get a good loan. Or maybe we won't. This one's not gone quite as I'd hoped. We'll take Alex Baena, and then we'll get a sick Trailblazers. Come on. Oh, nice. John Duran for another 10 games. Yeah, maybe the second time was not a good idea. So for the rest of the episode, I thought to myself, I need to focus on some of these new Evos that have come out the last few days because there are some Ipswich players that fit into them. So Jack Clark, we are putting straight into the Goal Frenzy. And once he got fully evolved, which I could literally just do in live friendlies against my mates and stuff, he became an 84 rated with some absolutely insane stats. Really, really happy with that. Buzzing to get a sick card like that into my club. I actually think he's particularly usable and might even be in my first team for a little bit. See, actually test him out, see what he's like. 10 coin pack refreshed in the My Pack section of the store, by the way. So if you are somebody that has logged into the game enough times or whatever, then there's a nice cheap pack for you. I'm going to spend some of those FC points from the Ultimate Edition on the brilliant Bompastor Evo for Leif Davis. We're going to take him from an 80 to an 86 with some very nice stats. And this was a squad that I built because I thought I needed to do it all in the Evo Lab or the Evo Lounge or whatever it's called. Evo Lab. I like that. But nonetheless, I probably could have just done this all in live friendlies against my mates or against my own PlayStation account. Because what I realized is that live friendlies are currently counting just as like if you do, play against a mate. I wonder if they even work against couch play. But at that point, you might as well just play squad battles. Although one of the Evos, for some reason, you couldn't play squad battles against, right? It was like Rush, Rivals, or live friendlies. So then maybe that was meant on purpose so that you could do it against your mates. Also, maybe just a little bit of a goodwill because we haven't had Evos for the last week or so until they got either fixed or reissued into the game, whatever it may be. But there's some very, very nice ones at the moment. And I'm sure a lot of you have probably turned, if you've got a Furlong Mendy untradeable, I reckon you've turned Furlong Mendy into an 86 rated card with boosted stats and a playstyle plus, which is the one that I've put Leif Davis into here. I don't own Mendy, and two, I'm trying my very best to just chain the Ipswich Evos all year long to the point where they get some really, really nice stats, and to the point where they're as good as some of the other players that I own on the account. Obviously it's going to take quite a lot for Jacob Greaves to become as good as Van Dijk, but maybe at some point in the year there'll be an Evo where I've just got his stats good enough, the right playstyle pluses, and he ends up being a beast and usable, maybe next to Van Dijk or something like that, So as you can see, I'm in the Evo Lounge, and you need a lower rated squad for this. The annoying part about this, right, was that there's 3 sections to the Leif Davis or to the brilliant Bompastor evolution, and my Leaf went from 80 rated to 86 after the first batch, after the first part of 3 parts of the Evo. So then he was too high rated to play in the Evo Lounge, which kind of sucked. I thought maybe he'd go to 83 and then to like 86 right at the end so that you could actually use the card in the mode, but maybe not. Is what it is. Don't worry about it. So once I got that done, I realized, oh yeah, I can play either squad battles or play myself on my Xbox against myself on my PlayStation and get that done super, super fast. So honestly, I get 3 Evos done here today, which was quite a lot of games, but didn't take me that long at all. I actually wonder whether or not that was meant to be, because you can literally, if you could do Evos against your mates, it's going to be super fast, right? You're just going to quit at 1-0, help your mate out, he's going to help you out, and you go from there. We'll intersperse some of the gameplay, some of the objectives with some packs that we got from objectives and whatnot. Whether or not they're any good, time will tell. But as you can see here, Leif Davis from 80 rated up to 86. I believe he started life at a 75 or a 76 this year. So we have now got a new awesome Premier League centre left back. Here's the Premier League centre mid that we're working on, Jack Taylor. It was between him and Jens Kajust that I was going to put in, our loanee from Napoli, but he would end up going up to an 85 rated card with not the greatest stats, whereas Jack Taylor will go just to an 80 rated with some pretty good stats to put in a future Evo. So I figured that chain would be worth doing a bit more. The only issue is getting this 80 rated card. He's going to end up with a playstyle plus. So from that, I've got to wait until there's an Evo that I can put someone who's already got a playstyle plus into, because a lot of the time that is crossed off on the requirements, Anyway, I've gone ahead and packed myself DRB. again. I think I've already packed this guy. Yeah, he's a duplicate. We got him in one of the packs earlier, didn't we? So that is another higher rated, or 85 rated inform at least, that can go into the Icon SBC. I want to work on that hopefully for tomorrow. I'm really struggling for the fodder to get me all the way through those 4 squads for the Icon SBC, but I'm sure we can get it done. Jack Taylor goes from 68 all the way up to 80 with some like actually half decent stats for this time of year. I think he was one last year that I was able to get up to a really high rated, really sick card. So hopefully that can be the same again this year. It's just a nice, well-rounded. At some point he'll be like Hullet Gang, and I can't wait for that. That'll be brilliant. Especially because Ipswich have got quite a few more Republic of Ireland players this year. I could potentially link to like Sammy Smodics, that sort of thing. That'd be good. But anyway, couple of little packs for completing. So alongside this stuff, I was also working on the Championship Squad Foundations and the Joby Bellingham, I think it's Job, right? Job Bellingham objective. And after that, I thought, you know what, it's time to get Jude in. I wanted to bring Jude into my actual first team squad. I had an idea of what we could do. Obviously, this is based around the fact that we've packed Rudiger. So I wanted to bring another Real Madrid player in for chemistry. And of course, by bringing Rudiger in and playing him alongside Van Dijk, it either takes Rijkaard out or he goes into the defensive mid spot. And if I've got him, I've got Frankie, I've got Yaya, or I've got Jude that I want to try out. Basically, I need to play like a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I need all of those mids like in the middle. So we're going to try 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. It might not last long. I can tell you it won't last long. But it's something that we can give a go. Just to, again, try and have a little bit of fun, test out different formations, see what works for me, what really doesn't work for me, and go from there, basically. So I tried to get as many of my players on like their plus as possible, but I also took the 4-1-2-1-2 tactics from Footwiz, I think. Yeah, I think I just, they might even be Cole Palmer's 4-1-2-1-2. I think I saw that from Footwiz Wadmin, who uploaded it to Footwiz. I'm pretty sure they're Cole Palmer's 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. So cheers, Cole. Cheers, mate. I'm sure you're a big RTG fan. I'm sure you have absolutely no idea who I am. But yeah, no, thank you for the tactics. So we're testing them out, and it, of course, gives Solskjaer a run out. It's Jude's first game for the club. It's Rudiger's first game for the club. So it's quite nice to test out a few new players. Now, I do go 2-1 down in this game. I give a penalty away. Sloppy penalty given away from Van Dijk. And then Jota ends up winning this game for my opponent. I thought maybe I was going to get back into it, get a cheeky draw out of it. As you can see there, I had actually 12 shots against my opponent's 7. But unfortunately, we take the L, so it pushes us a little bit further back down Division 3. Before you know it, I'll probably be at that checkpoint again. But again, it's just not that big of a deal, really, is it? If I can get the 45 points for Div 3, I'll be very happy. So then I changed to this. I thought, well, I really lacked width in that 4-1-2-1-2. So can I do it where I play all 3 of the centre-backs, you know, Rijkaard, Van Dijk and Rudiger, but then also have width, but not be a 5-back, be like an attacking 3-back, you know, the left mid and right mid are not left backs and right backs. So I've tried this out. I've got this squad right here. And I tell you what, the first game I went into, I was like, oh my God, I may have found the one, because I seem to have players everywhere in the attack. You know, you had the wide outlets, as you can see there. Look at Jack Clark over on the top left there. He's up there, but of course we also just play through the lines and then get through with Solskjaer. So I got a 2-0 rage quit, and that may have given me a slight sense of false hope that this was the formation for me, because unfortunately this guy just didn't really attack against me, so I didn't realise that, yeah, I've only got 3 players at the back and no real help. And I don't know whether they've done a similar thing to 3-backs as what they did to 5-backs, but my 3 centre-backs, the 2 wide ones, seemed really, really far apart, leaving massive gaps in the middle, which I think is what they did to 5-backs to try and nerf how OP it could be and how compact it could be. But yeah, that seems to be the main issue that I've got with the 3-back. As you can see, look at Rijkaard over there on the top left. He was just sort of like all the way out, and if I get counted on, they can just slide one ball through the middle and I'm kind of done. Not sure how Solskjaer manages to get in ahead of Van Dijk to smash that one home, but it is what it is. I thought I'd lost this game until the very, very last kick, where Darwin can just sweat it across to Jude Bellingham, who can get himself a goal before I sell him, because I don't think even this is going to work. After this game, there were quite a few losses in a row and a little bit of head loss as well. And obviously, I realised, you know what? I need a 4-back formation. I need a little bit of width. I probably don't need to use Rudiger or Bellingham. And I need to get my overpowered players in the right spots again. So I don't know whether it'll be back to 4-4-2 or back to a 4-3-3, 4-2-1-3. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. Don't you worry. We've had a little bit of fun testing stuff out. So for now, I can just switch it to this, back to the 4-4-2. I've got this timed loan Pulisic, which I can use for the next couple of days probably, not 96 days like he was originally released for, and get back DiMarco, get back Florenzi. We know how good those players are, and then Yaya and Frankie in the middle. I can keep Jack Clark in the lineup. I actually thought he played quite well. I like his stats and he seems to be doing okay. But Solskjaer and Rutter up front, that's really my weak spot, right? My midfield seems pretty good. My defense seems rock solid there. It's just the overpowered, high-rated strikers. Maybe we need to get someone good in an icon pack. Maybe in tomorrow's episode. I'll try and get that done for you. I'll hopefully have enough fodder to do it. My friends, thank you for watching today. If you've enjoyed, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe as well if you're new. Cheers, and follow me on socials. All the links are down below. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.